coffee. It's a form of caffeine, but it's definitely not the coffee that I just made. Don't worry, the coffee that I had was earlier in the day, now it's later. So, I mean, there's a few hour gap between the caffeine levels that I'm having. So, I mean, that's at least good, I guess. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's video was going to be a number of things, but I decided to do a last-minute switch. I wanted to do this video today on shooting cinematic sequences, specifically like in very low lighting. In fact, in lighting where there's no light. Today's video was actually going to be comparing shooting cinematic sequences on like a rig with my gimbal, my main camera, lens, whatever, versus shooting it on the iPhone. I do want to really test and push the iPhone to its limits, but the video that I ended up shooting and getting was dark on both cameras. So I wanted to take today and kind of go over why it's super important to have proper lighting planned out. The video that we shot is actually paying homage to a really old video, like one of the first videos I did. Me and my friend Nathaniel actually did that years ago, and it's about two agent guys going in, getting intel, and trying to get out, basically. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to roll the sequence, and then I'm going to roll it again as I watch it and kind of go over what happens and basically give it a little commentary. So without any further ado, here is the sequence. So yeah, there you go. There's the sequence. Couldn't really see jack shit. So this sequence we did, we shot in maybe a little over an hour. It took 3 takes for that one shot, and it was designed to look like all one take. So in those aspects, I think it did turn out good. I like the way that it turned out, but I was way too ambitious trying to think I could do this without any lighting in specific situations. I wanted to see if I could work with just the flashlights working, and then also work with just what little natural light I had with like specific lights on the inside being on and whatever. Didn't work, especially upstairs. It was really hard to see what was going on. So anyways, I'm going to play it again. We're going to rewatch it again, and I'll just kind of go through what happens. Okay, I'm going to be looking this way, kind of, and watching everything. So this beginning is designed, you know, you hear someone talking on a phone, and then you hear them step out, and basically that's the window that these guys have to get in and start their mission. That's essentially the whole thing. So it starts out, he's coming through the window in the basement. This part wasn't terrible. You can still see decently what's happening. And then they make their way up the stairs here. And then I had them, you know, like pulsating their flashlights throughout the whole thing because I thought it'd look cool. And then they go up. Got the shot of like the drugs and the alcohol and the money just to kind of showcase that they're in someone's house or whatever location they're in. These are, you know, not necessarily the best of people. And they make their way up the stairs. So up till here, everything is fine. It looks fine in my opinion. It's dark. That's what's designed. It's supposed to be kind of a moody, dark film, or short. But it's right around here where you're like, okay, he goes in that room. I couldn't really see what happened. I think he cleared it. I have no idea. And then they get down to the end of the door, and then they go into this room, and then this is where we start seeing some problems happen. I should have had a light mounted on my camera at least for this whole thing. So they shine the light on the little air vent back there, and then this is where you kind of lose everything. So he moves it back. They're getting into the air vent because they have intel stating that there's a flash drive hidden in that air vent, basically. And so it was designed for you to see him hand off the flash drive right here, which you can see it kind of glint, but you're really not sure what's happening. You're like, okay, what was that? What in the world just happened? But and then from here, it gets better. I mean, it's okay. He's kind of flashing his light just to be sure, and he's like keeping guard, and then he is. I think this shot turned out okay. Because it shows him, you know, he puts the flash drive in, he does his little hacker man stuff or whatever on the computer, and he's obviously downloading something. And then, okay, so he closes it, he gets it done, he hands the flash drive back. This also could have been shot better. Basically, they put it back. They put the flash drive back because their whole mission was to get the data and then get out with it seeming like they were never there. So, and then this turned out okay, still really dark. From here, and then they go down the hallway, and that's fine, and that's fine and dandy. So really the only thing that didn't work was the shot of them in my room here. I could have done a much better job at lighting this whole thing. In fact, I probably could have done it in golden hour because and it would have been fine. I wouldn't have had to probably use a light at all because the sun shines through my windows just enough during golden hour that it would probably light the whole room up and actually make it look pretty cool. I should have done that. Damn it. Regardless, this whole project was thought up, shot, and edited, you know, probably in a total of like 3 hours. It was a very short project. I wanted to do, like I said, the original idea was to do a comparison versus the iPhone, but I kind of wanted to change up the video just based off of what I saw and the things that I learned and the things I wanted to kind of just share with you guys. Ultimately, I'm trying to do a lot of these little projects, even the ones I don't post, because I would like to start shooting a mini-series that I hopefully will start this year. We'll see. And then I just want to continue to level up my game as far as just quality, and the only way to really advance, I mean, you can read all you want and you can get all the technical things in your head, but you've got to constantly practice them. So that's what I'm trying to get in a habit of doing, is just going out shooting sequences. Okay, I want to shoot a cinematic that's dark and grungy. Okay, I want to shoot one that's like happy and it's about puppies. I don't know. You just, you know, you want to get out and practice. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to shoot short cinematic sequences, whatever, something like that, I 100% encourage you to do it, even if you don't have lighting, even if you know the lighting is going to be bad or whatever. Just do it to learn from it, upload it, keep it, you know, you don't upload it, whatever. But just doing it and having that experience is going to be, I think, plenty enough rewarding in the end because you're learning from it. So yeah, today's video was a little bit different than what I've typically done. But I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on that. I wanted to share this little sequence, and then hopefully, you guys get something out of it. I know I did. I know I'm going to continue to practice and get better, hopefully, at shooting in darker situations like this. And hopefully I can get something that I don't look back on and think, should have done that differently. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. It was a blast to shoot, I do know that. And like I said, I learned a little bit, and I hope you guys did too. We just hit 100 subscribers. I did that 100 subscriber giveaway, so thank you guys so much again for that. I will hopefully have my 500 subscriber giveaway item here pretty soon, and I can get that giveaway up and going, and then you guys can instantly get in the drawing for that. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Enjoy your life out there, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.